Welcome to our city, and here's what's going on this week around our city. On Thursday, March 3rd at 10:30, in recognition of Dr. Seuss' birthday and Read Across America Day, which both occur in March, Mayor Bowledge will do a reading from a Dr. Seuss book at the Joseph Batten School, number 4, which is located at 300 South Broad Street. Following that, on Saturday, March 5th at 11 a.m., Mayor Bowledge will attend a Black History Show presented by the Office of Youth Building Future Leaders program at the Stephen Sampson Center, which is located at 800 Anna Street. On Sunday, March 6th at 6 p.m., Mayor Bowledge will attend the 3rd annual hockey game, Battle of the Badges, which will feature the Elizabeth Police Department versus the Elizabeth Fire Department at Wanaco Skate Center. And that will be one of the topics of today's show. If you need more information concerning these events or any other events, please contact the Public Information Office at 908-820-4124. And we'll be back with this week's show after these words. Thank you.
Sometimes you learn by helping others learn. Kean University.
Welcome back to our city, and as I mentioned earlier, this week we're going to discuss the upcoming hockey game, Battle of the Badges, which will feature the Elizabeth Police Department versus the Elizabeth Fire Department. And joining me to give us more information is two members of the teams, Jeff Alicio and Joe Alicio. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
By now it's obvious you guys are related, last name. How are you related?
We're brothers. We're 4 years apart. I'm younger.
I'm the older brother.
one.
Okay, and which one's Jeff and which one's...
I'm Joe, I'm Jeff.
Sorry to ask you these hard questions.
Sorry.
We get confused too.
Okay. Growing up, did you guys say, hey, I want to be a fireman, I want to be a policeman? Or?
Basically,
More or less.
our father was a fireman,
Okay.
and we've had family members who are police officers, so it's kind of been in our blood for a while.
And why the game of hockey? What inspired you, and how long have you been playing?
Well, we've been playing since we were 6 or 7 years old each.
Mm-hmm.
And we played growing up through high school, played travel hockey. And then there's a core group of guys at both departments that have played most of their lives. And
Right.
we would go out and play open hockey together and say, why don't we get a game? Why don't we try to get two teams together and see if we can get this going? And the ball started rolling, and other people joined on that play recreationally, and we ended up having 2 full teams.
Now, you guys play against each other frequently or no?
We do now, yeah. Growing up, we never did because of our age difference. He was always a level ahead of me, so.
And has there been any bad blood that got into a fight on the ice or no?
Not with each other, no.
Maybe off the ice, but
Yeah.
Okay.
He did score a goal on me last
year.
Oh,
Hopefully
In
we
the
get
game.
a couple more of them this year,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
so now this is the 3rd annual charity game. How did it all get started?
I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, like I said, we decided we should try to see if we can get some teams going and play each other. And then we wanted to have a reason to play, not just to play hockey. So we wanted to raise money for a charity, and we picked the Children's Specialized Hospital in Mountainside to raise the money for.
Okay. And why that charity?
The police department does a charity with them in the winter. It's called the Jingle Bell Run.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5K run down by Jersey Gardens Mall. Then after that, they bring children from the hospital shopping through the mall.
Right.
So, being that we already have a relationship with them, we decided we would continue it.
And they're more than just a medical facility. They actually plan it's called Friday Night Fever. It's a social event for the children there. And is it for the teens with disabilities?
It's the teens
correct?
with disabilities.
Yeah.
They do social and
monthly
recreational.
they do it for them,
Right.
so it's a pretty good thing. So
That's where our money.
yeah, that's where
goes
our
to.
actually money, our proceeds from the event go to.
Okay.
So
And this is the 3rd annual game. Who's leading in the series so far?
The police department.
3-1, 3-0, 2-1?
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Last year was a tight one though.
Yeah,
Went to
it was.
overtime.
Yeah, came down to the wire there, but.
And is anything going to change this year or no?
As far as the record,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna. Yeah. I
Not
feel
if I
it's
have anything
gonna.
to say
I feel
about
it's
that.
gonna.
You don't sound too confident when you say that, you know that, right?
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Okay. And for the guys on the team, how often do they get to play, and How often do they play individually and how often as a team?
Individually, there's guys that probably haven't even skated yet this year that are going to play, and then like the two of us and a couple other guys we play regularly a couple times a week, play in a league in Union. So we actually play real games, not just open hockey where you just go skate around and split up and just scrimmage.
I mean, you see soccer fields all over the place. Where is there an ice skating rink for you guys to practice?
Well, you have Warnaco Park, which on Wednesdays we used to practice there, but with the construction going on, it's a little difficult.
Right.
So we actually play in Union pretty often, right off of Route 22. There's a rink there, so every morning we could play there.
All right. And are there any players who have played professionally or semi-pro or anything like that?
No, not with us, no.
Okay.
No. The highest levels we know of are high school.
High school, yeah.
So top level high school too.
Right.
I mean.
And
good.
do you guys choose an MVP after the game or no?
No.
No.
No, we haven't had an MVP.
We're all winners.
Now, throughout the year, the policemen and firemen have one of the roughest jobs. But in your off time, you do some great things in the community, some other great charitable activities. What are some of those other things that you're involved in?
You want to go with the police
Well,
first?
we do the Jingle Bell Run. There's a torch run for Special Olympics. I'm trying to think of the other ones they do. You have the firemen's one?
Yeah, the firemen's Play Ball for Miracles, which you guys also
we're also
participate in.
Softball.
There's also where Angels play. It's building playgrounds. And then there's Alex's Lemonade Stand, which is it's for fighting children's cancer. So there's many different events.
And is there a prediction for this year's game, the score?
I'm going to go with 7-4 fire department.
7?
You think I'm going to give up 7?
7.
All right.
And who's the goalie for the police department?
I am.
And you're saying they're going to score 7 on it and your own brother?
We'll see.
You're not even going to cheer for your brother? At least say
I can't.
1-0?
It's battle of the badges.
So right now, fire department over the brother.
Yep.
Okay, brother.
5-2 police.
And what was the score last year?
5-4.
And the year before?
8-5.
You giving up 5 goals a game?
Yeah, you know, it was the
we
first
could
year.
get
There was a
those
lot of
7
kinks
in.
we had to work out.
We could get those 7 in.
You need some practice, goalie. If someone wanted to support this event, how can they do so, and where do they purchase tickets?
Tickets can be purchased through several members of the team. We have some phone numbers on our flyer. They're also selling the tickets at the game, at the door, so you don't need a ticket prior. And if anybody would like to just make a donation, they can make a check and send it to our PBA. It's the Elizabeth PBA Local Number 4 Civic Association.
And what's the date of the event?
March 6th at 6 p.m.
And where and all the other good stuff?
Warnaco Park Skating Rink, part of the Union County Park System.
Okay. And this is the 3rd annual.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys play softball also or basketball against each other or no?
I play softball.
I don't participate with softball.
But there is a charity basketball game and also softball game or no?
Yes, I believe there's a charity basketball game in April. I don't know the exact date, but there is one in April.
And you don't know who's winning that series either, do you?
I believe the fire department is, but don't quote me on that.
That's one of the reasons why we started the hockey thing, because the police needed to win some things. So
You weren't doing very well at basketball, so say we can beat them at hockey.
you're right.
And obviously they picked a good sport.
Right.
So you guys, and you travel a lot too doing this, don't you?
Yeah, we have. I mean, the fire department's in Toronto. There's a tournament up there. There's a few tournaments that go around. Occasionally, I think it's like biannually, it's in Orlando. There's a tournament down there too. So
The World Police and Fire.
Right.
World Police and Fire games.
right.
And are you winning any games as you travel, or are you losing there also?
That's hit or miss. It's tough. It's very competitive. So and it depends on who you have coming with you. It's not easy to get everyone together to travel like that. So
All right, if you keep losing to the police, who are you going to play next to get a victory? You got to find somebody.
Newark Fire.
Newark Fire we beat last year actually. We did. Elizabeth Fire beat Newark Fire last year. That was a
So
great victory.
that's the annual game you're looking forward to every year. We know we can beat those guys.
We'll see.
All right. And one more time, the date and time for the event?
March 6th at 6 p.m.
Okay. And to give out, you have one phone numbers they can call or something? Or
Sure, it's 908-884-6344. That's my cell phone.
Okay. Gentlemen, I want to thank you both for coming out. I wish you the best. And let's see who wins
We'll
this
see.
game. I don't want the guys to score 5 on them. But just if you win, you win. But don't do 5 on them. Okay?
Five's not happening.
Whatever we have to score to win, we'll do.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the second half of Our City after these words. Thank you.